5 players on 5 moving podiums, all hoping to race their way to £5,000. Just don't be last to the finish line. Hello and welcome to The Finish Line, the show where contestants literally race their podiums across the studio floor to try and win £5,000. Yeah, these 5 hopefuls could go home with 5 grand or whiplash, or potentially both. Now, let's meet the woman who holds their fate in her dainty, manicured hands. It's only Sarah Green.
No pressure there, then.
No pressure at all. They're very, very soft. Right, ready to meet today's players?
I am, yeah.
OK, today's players hoping to win big are Simon, Charlotte, Jessica, Connor and Lizzie. All right, here we go. Before we start racing, we need to put our players in order with today's first qualifier. Sarah, how does it work?
Well, qualifier 1 is the picture game. First, we'll show you a subject, then we'll reveal an image. So to get this right, you'd answer New Zealand. Get 5 right and we'll stop the clock.
So, who's going to start in which lane? Let's find out. First up today, it's Simon, a public health data analyst from the Isle of Wight. Simon, so what brings you to the show today?
I'm a self-confessed nerd,
OK.
and so coming on a quiz show is a great idea. And come to see Sarah again, who I saw at Going Live when you came to the Isle of Wight many, many years ago.
Too many stories about that one, but yes, we landed on the Isle of Wight and took you by storm, I seem to remember.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Don't need me to call security or anything, right?
No.
Simon, who is cheering you on from home?
It'll be my wife, Kerry, and my 2 boys, Jackson and Bailey.
So how did you and your wife meet?
We were set up on a blind date by mutual friends. It was at the circus. Neither of us realised that we were going to be set up, and we weren't happy about it, so we sat at either ends of the row of friends with everybody in the middle. But we must have spoken because we then went on to have another date, which literally turned into a car crash. Shortly after I picked Kerry up, a car pulled across in front of me and I went straight into the side of it. So it wasn't the greatest start, but it obviously didn't put her off because 15 years later and 10 years of marriage, and we're still there.
OK, well, look, Simon, no car crashes here, don't worry. We have got a picture round up first for you. How do you feel about this one, playing it at home?
Yeah, not too bad.
All right, then. Simon, let's give this a go. 5 correct answers as fast as you can, please. Your time starts now. Italian food.
Pizza.
Oscar-winning actress.
Michelle Yeoh?
Football pundit.
No idea.
Pixar film.
Inside Out.
Stationery item.
Pen.
US sitcom.
Malcolm in the Middle.
Fantastic. Sarah, how did Simon do?
You flew through that with just 1 pass. Football pundit, Micah Richards. You're first up, so you are setting the bar here. You got your 5 correct answers in 22.4 seconds. So you go straight to lane 1.
Thank you.
Thanks, Simon.
Thank you.
Next up, it's Charlotte, a primary education student from Barnsley. Charlotte, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So tell me, Charlotte, who's cheering you on from home?
My mum and dad, and my little brother Jack, my boyfriend Kyle, and my nan and granddad. Rest of my family and all my lovely friends.
Oh,
And
fantastic.
everyone in Barnsley.
Everyone in Barnsley.
No.
We have the viewership of the whole of Barnsley right now. Well, look, Charlotte, you're a competitive person?
I can be. My boyfriend sometimes compares me to Monica from Friends.
Oh, dear.
In a pub quiz.
So competitive and controlling.
Can be.
Love cleaning as well?
Just competitive in a quiz.
OK, Charlotte, we've got a picture round up first. Anything that you don't want to come up?
Football,
Football.
probably.
OK, anything
yeah.
football. Is
Nah.
these ones that your boyfriend would be like, how do you not know this?
My dad and Jack watching at home, they'll be like, Charlotte.
All right. Come on, let's do them proud. Hopefully a football
I
question
will.
comes out and
Yeah.
you knock it out of the park.
I'll try.
You ready? OK.
Yeah.
Here we go. Your time starts now. October holiday.
Halloween.
Tim Burton film.
Coraline.
Car brand.
Pass.
FIFA country code.
Belgium.
Pop duo.
Wham.
Children's book character.
Pippi Longstocking.
Fast food restaurant.
McDonald's.
That's 5. Congratulations. And you got the FIFA one. That's pretty good.
My dad almost like this.
Yeah, exactly. Well done.
They'll be cheering you on for that. So you got 1 wrong and 1 pass. The Tim Burton film, Mars Attacks.
All right.
And the car brand, Seat.
Okay.
You have 22.4 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct answers in 26.9. For now, Charlotte, you take lane 2.
Thank you.
Thanks, Charlotte. Next up, it's Jessica, a project coordinator from London.
Hello.
Jessica, how are you feeling?
Good, thank you.
Yeah, great, OK. So, look, you're a project coordinator, but what do you like to do when you're not working?
So I play the flute, and I've played at Wembley Arena a few times as part of an orchestra called Brent Makes Music.
That is amazing. And someone that plays the flute, I love it, it's a flautist.
Flautist, yeah.
Flautist.
Or flautist, depending on how you pronounce it.
OK, all right, fantastic. So you played at Wembley Arena. How did that come about?
So I was part of a Brent Music ensemble, and
Yeah.
they just called a bunch of young musicians to play at the arena. And I've also been called by a church to play for they had like a Michael Jackson tribute. So I played a few classic MJ hits. So
OK, what was the best one, would you like?
Ooh, Thriller and Beat It.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, Jessica, we have got a picture round up first for you. Are you ready for it?
Yes.
OK, 5 correct answers as fast as you can.
Okay.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Your time starts now. Room.
Kitchen.
Comic book author.
Pass.
Internet application.
Email.
TV series.
Pass.
Time.
1:15.
Olympic triple jump star.
Pass.
Animal.
Seal.
Classic 90s blockbuster.
Ooh. Pass.
Beatrix Potter character.
Pass.
Nasal air expulsion.
Pump.
Yes! Timed out there, Jessica. Sarah.
5 passes, 1 wrong answer. Comic book author, Stan Lee.
Oh, yeah.
TV series, Gavin and Stacey.
Okay.
Olympic triple jump star, Jonathan Edwards. Classic 90s blockbuster, Independence Day.
Of course.
And you knew this one, I think. Beatrix Potter character, Squirrel Nutkin.
Okay.
And the nasal air expulsion, that would have been sneeze. At that point, you ran out of time. So, Jessica, you go to lane 3 for the moment.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jessica.
Thank you.
Next up, it's Connor, a fund accountant from Enniskillen.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Connor, you're an accountant. How fun is that?
Yeah, not well. Listen, I work in finance, fund accountant, and yeah, there's not much fun in fund accounting.
I take it you always haven't done that, though.
Well, a number of years ago, me and my mates then we got into kind of breeding chickens, like so.
Breeding chickens, how you get into that?
Yeah, just one day we said we like eggs. We had a back garden, and we just kind of we said we'd get some chickens, and it was all going good anyway, like until the chickens started growing up, and some of them turned into roosters, and 5 in the morning became cock-a-doo o'clock, like, you know.
Wow.
And we started getting letters, threatening
And no
letters.
eggs.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like, but no, it was good. It was good fun at the time.
OK, Connor, well, look, we've got a picture round up
Yeah.
here. Do you think you can tell the difference between a chicken and a rooster?
Hopefully.
OK,
Hopefully.
perfect. All right, are you ready for it?
I am indeed, yeah.
OK, best of luck. Your time starts now. Bird.
A rooster. Or 10. Chicken.
US state.
Arkansas.
TV naturalist.
Pass.
British model.
Pass.
Language.
Spanish.
Actor and comedian.
Pass.
Vegetable.
Carrot.
Car brand.
Chevrolet.
The Saturday Singer.
Frankie.
Beach combo.
bucket and spade.
Oh, well done. Well done, Connor.
I want a gender test on that animal.
No.
Actually. Can that be?
Connor,
I literally spent a minute.
I know you did.
Is that
Random.
The easy option is hen, chicken. Is that actually a rooster? And then it's a...
It's all at random. But
Yeah.
what are the chances? You couldn't write it, Connor, could you?
Yeah.
You couldn't, and that's the great thing about this show. You never know what's
You
going to
never
happen
know, you never
and what's
know.
going to come up. So you got 2 wrong, and you got 3 passes. The bird was a hen. We would have accepted chicken, but we cannot accept rooster.
Okay.
The US state is Alaska. The TV naturalist, Chris Packham. British model, Lily Cole. The actor and comedian is Greg Davis. You have 22.4 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct answers in 42.2. You go to lane 3.
Thanks, Connor. Thank you. Last up, it's Lizzie, a retired wedding celebrant from Glasgow. Welcome. Hey, look at this, matchy match.
I know, come over
Women of
here.
taste.
Go on.
Yes. Whoa, there we go.
Look at that, getting a right fashion show, brilliant.
I know.
So you're retired now, Lizzie.
Yeah.
So what do you like to get up to in your free time?
Well, I do a lot of quizzes.
Do
I'm
lots
not
of-
very good at them. I'm happily mediocre. I think that's the best way to describe me. And it might shock you, but when I was a teenager, I was a bit of a goth.
Right.
So I love a cemetery. If I go anywhere in the world, whether it's Paris, Berlin, London, I'll try and get a cemetery visit in.
What is it? Do you want to know about the people, or is it just what it looks like?
It's everything. I grew up in a place that had no real nice outdoor space. The only
Right.
place we could play was the cemetery. So we'd go down there and pretend to be Charlie's Angels and follow funerals and things.
Right.
They're lovely places. Go around a cemetery, you won't be disappointed.
Well, look, we've got a picture round. Are you ready for this one?
No, but I'll try.
Lizzie, good luck.
Thank you.
Here we go. Your time starts now. Nursery rhyme character.
Humpty Dumpty.
Greek letter.
Epsilon.
Take that member.
Oh, Gary Barlow.
Government facility.
Prison.
Olympic athletics event.
Shot put.
I thought you were no good at quizzes. What's going on?
That's pictures, that's all right.
Well, that
You
is
didn't
part
show
of a
me
quiz.
a chicken, so I'm all right.
Okay, absolutely. All right, Sarah.
No passes, no wrong answers. You have 22.4 seconds to beat. You got your clear round in 18.9 seconds. You go straight to lane 1.
Well done, Lizzie. So, Sarah, we have our lineup. Who have we got?
Well, we have flautist Jessica, cock of the walk Connor, Monica from Friends Charlotte, blind dater Simon, and cemetery lover Lizzie.
Should we get into our first race?
Yes, it's going to be a cracker.
How does it work?
Our players will be asked questions down the line, starting with lane 1. Get an answer right, and their podium will start moving. But if they take too long to answer, pass, or get one wrong at any point, they'll immediately stop in their tracks. When players are close to the end of the track, their lanes will become supercharged to tell them they're in the end zone and approaching the finish line. The player who doesn't reach the finish line is out.
So there you have it. It is as easy as that. Just don't come last. Now, remember, this is a race, so you must answer within the time limit. Lizzie, you qualified fastest, so the first question is yours. Best of luck. Let's race. Lizzie, Johannes Radebe is a pro dancer on what BBC entertainment show?
Strictly Come Dancing.
Correct. Simon, Connect 4 is a game for how many players?
2.
Correct. Charlotte, what type of fashion item is a slingback pump?
Shoe.
Correct. Connor, which nursery rhyme king was a merry old soul?
King...
It's Old King Cole. Jessica, in religious tradition, Jonah was swallowed by what creature?
Whale.
Correct. Lizzie, which German supermarket chain is shortened from Albrecht Discount?
Aldi.
Correct. Simon, what planet in our solar system has the largest atmosphere?
Earth.
It's Jupiter. Charlotte, a tritonal composition uses how many keys at the same time?
4.
It's 3. Connor, Mr. Robinson is a character in what 60s Dustin Hoffman film?
The Graduate.
Correct. Jessica, what spirit is an ingredient of a Mexican fizz cocktail?
Tequila.
Correct. Lizzie, Greg Wise played Lord Mountbatten in what Netflix series? Simon, in the 13th century, who led the Mongol conquest of Eurasia?
No idea.
It's Genghis Khan. Charlotte, what first name links top golfers Rose and Thomas?
Andrew.
It's Justin. Connor, which Arthurian queen was abducted by Mordred?
Elizabeth.
It's Guinevere. Jessica, what American chocolate? Simon, spoken in Morocco, Darija is a dialect of what language?
Arabic.
Correct. Charlotte, the term nun-tok refers to a craze on what social media app?
TikTok.
Correct. Connor, in Oliver Twist, the character Jack Dawkins has what nickname?
Fagin.
It's the Artful Dodger. Simon, the blue torch is a type of what desert plant?
Cactus.
Correct. Charlotte, the Bohemians are rebel characters in what jukebox musical?
Pass.
It's We Will Rock You. Connor, what red salad fruit features in a classic club sandwich?
Tomato.
Correct. Charlotte, which 80s TV cartoon character drove the Gadget Mobile?
Dennis the Menace.
It's Inspector Gadget. Connor, what form of transport is a Nile steamer?
A train.
It's a ship. Charlotte, Tight Fit is a variant of what popular Japanese number puzzle?
Sudoku.
Correct. Connor, a quadrilogue is a conversation involving
4.
how many? Correct. Charlotte, a great race, everyone. But Connor, what happened there?
It wasn't my day, unfortunately.
Oh, dear. Sarah, what did you make of our race?
Oh, Connor, it goes to show you can never count your chickens.
Yeah, no worries. It was a
Connor.
great day anyway.
Let's hear it for Connor. Lizzie, Simon, Charlotte and Jessica, congratulations. You've survived race 1. You're now one step closer to winning our £5,000 cash prize. But before we get into race 2, we're going to sort you out again with another qualifier. Sarah, how does it work?
Qualifier 2 is the missing letters game. We'll reveal a clue and the first and last letters of the answer. So to get this right, you'd answer cherry. Get 5 right and we'll stop the clock.
So who's going to start in which lane this time? Let's welcome back Charlotte. Charlotte, how was the first race?
A little bit daunting, but I'm here.
Exactly,
Yeah.
that's it. So you're training to be a teacher.
Yeah.
Now tell us a little bit about that.
I absolutely love it. I'm in my first year. I want to be a primary school teacher, but I spent a bit of time in Madrid teaching English to children, so that were really lovely.
Learning any Spanish whilst you were there?
A little bit.
Little bit, poquito.
Sí.
Yeah, OK. All right, yeah, I'm kind of getting it. OK. Well, look, missing letters for you now. You ready for this one?
Yeah. Ready.
OK, all right. I need 5 correct answers as fast as you can, Charlotte. Your
Okay.
time starts now. Body of water.
Ocean.
Small reed instrument.
Harmonica.
Animated US sitcom.
Pass.
Roman god.
Pass.
Eye colour.
Green.
Charlize Theron film.
Monster.
Human-powered vehicle.
Pass.
Computer accessory.
Mouse.
That's 5. 5 correct answers.
Yep.
That's all you needed, but let's see what else was in there.
Just 3 passes, no wrong answers. The animated US sitcom, King of the Hill. The
Right.
Roman god, Cupid.
Oh, yeah.
And the human-powered vehicle, a rickshaw. You're first up, Charlotte. You got your 5 correct answers in 31.8 seconds. So for now, you take lane 1.
Thank you.
Thanks, Charlotte.
Thanks.
Next up, it's Simon. Simon, you here to win today, or is it just to have a bit of fun?
Definitely here to win. Very competitive.
But also, you're here to see Sarah.
Well, yeah, always a
yeah.
bonus.
Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you, Sarah, anytime you want security, you let me know. All right? So tell me, Simon, what do you like to get up to when you're not working?
I've got a big group of friends. We like to go out and meet up and hang out, but
Do they?
it doesn't always go to plan.
Tell me.
Went on a stag weekend. We went camping in Swanage.
Yep.
But on the first night, shortly after setting up, before any alcohol was involved,
Right.
I tripped over a guy rope and fractured my elbow.
Did you have to go to the hospital or did you just try and crack on?
I didn't know. I had to come home, go to hospital. Yeah,
You
plaster and everything.
Well, look, we've got some broken words here for you. So you're used to that. OK, Simon, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's give it a go. 5 correct answers, please. Your time starts now. European country.
France.
Child of Prince Harry.
Lilibet.
Kitchen appliance.
Dishwasher.
Edible stalk.
Rhubarb.
Anthony Hopkins film.
The Silence of the Lambs.
Look at that. You even finished that and you went like that.
Yes, look
Oh,
at those
OK.
fava beans.
Yeah.
Well, nothing broken there at all. Straight through, no problem. You had 31.8 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct answers in 17.7 seconds. That puts you most definitely in lane 1.
Thank you.
Well done, Simon.
Thank you.
Next up, it's Jessica. Jessica, how was that first race for you?
Nerve-wracking, but good fun.
If it wasn't nerve-wracking, it'd be boring.
Exactly.
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 So look, when you're not, playing music and doing amazing things on stage, what do you like to get up to?
So I started adult swimming lessons. Been doing that for about a year now.
Yeah.
I'm a bit more confident, but I'm still hoping to get more confident.
Good for you.
Thank you,
Well
thank
done. Any other sports you're into?
So I'm part of a tennis club at work.
Any good?
Could be better, but
Could-
we have a coach, so the coach is, helpful. So.
OK, the coach is helpful. I
Yeah.
like it. I like it. You're someone that you try and better yourself all
Always,
the time.
always.
Really good.
Thank
OK,
you.
well, look, should we try and better the last result? Get you
Yes,
first in the race?
let's give it a go. Let's give it a
OK,
go.
let's try and get you into lane 1.
Thank you.
Jessica, your time starts now. Animal tooth.
Fang.
Former Channel 4 soap.
Brookside.
Hip-hop group.
A Tribe Called Quest.
Yoga pose.
Pass.
Los Angeles district.
Hollywood.
Major sportswear brand.
Puma.
Fantastic stuff, Jessica. Very good. Only one in there, I think, Sarah.
Yeah, that's right. Only 1 pass, the yoga pose, tree.
Okay.
You have 17.7 seconds to beat Jessica. You got your 5 correct answers in 24.8 seconds. And that puts you in lane 2.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Jessica.
you.
And finally, we have Lizzie.
Hi again.
Lizzie, you won the last race. That must build your confidence, surely.
I don't know, I think it was just a fluke.
There's no flukes here, I'm telling you, OK? So who's cheering you on from home today, Lizzie?
Well, my son will be doing this. He's called Alex, and I've got a 95-year-old uncle, Alec, and my dad, Gilly.
Love it, a little shout out. What about any
Hello, everyone.
any furry friends that we should know about? We will take
Yeah.
any viewers we can get.
I actually like animals better than people, so I've got a tiny dog called Winston and a giant cat called Hamish. And they hate one another, but there's sort of like an unhappy marriage. They just pretend each other's not there and don't speak to each other, so it's fine.
OK, it's like a disjointed version of
Yeah.
Cat Dog.
Yeah, it's like watching the War of the Roses without Kathleen Turner.
Right, fantastic. OK, well, look, Lizzie, we've got missing letters now. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's give it a go. Lizzie, your time starts now. Renewable energy source.
Wind.
Snow White Dwarf.
Dopey.
Chamber of Parliament.
House of Lords.
Horse race.
Steeplechase.
Common egg-based condiment.
Mayonnaise.
Fantastic work there. You're definitely hustling us here. Lizzie, you like to quiz, I'm not very
I
good.
do like,
Come on.
I'm not usually. If you see the people I play against, I'm like down there.
I keep thinking if it's Sarah and you switching, just saying the answers.
Well, no, I mean, Lizzie is under-promising and over-delivering every time. You're quite right. Another clear round here. You have 17.7 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct answers in 20 seconds,
Yay.
bang on. So you go into a very creditable Lane 2.
Well done, Lizzie.
So we have our lineup for the second race. We know how this works by now, right? Answer them fast, don't come last. Simon, you qualified fastest, so this time the first question is yours. Best of luck. Let's race. Simon, Parmesan is a type of what dairy product?
Cheese.
Correct. Lizzie, what musical instrument is a tom-tom?
A drum.
Correct. Jessica, the term DIY stands for do it what?
Yourself.
Correct. Charlotte, an intracardiac injection is delivered straight to what organ?
The heart.
Correct. Simon, which Harrison Ford film character is afraid of snakes?
Indiana Jones.
Correct. Lizzie, which element has the chemical symbol Xe?
Xenon.
Correct. Jessica, which Addams Family child shares her first name with a day of the week?
Wednesday.
Correct. Charlotte, which cricket ground has the highest capacity in England?
Pass.
It's Lord's. Simon, what is the alternative name for the Alsatian dog breed?
German Shepherd.
Correct. Lizzie, in Greek mythology, who was the god of war?
Mars.
It's Ares. Jessica, which Australian won the Global Icon Award at the 2024 Brits?
Pass.
It's Kylie Minogue. Charlotte, bearded lady Josephine Clofulia worked with which US showman?
Hugh Jackman.
It's
oh, no.
P.T. Barnum.
Sorry.
Lizzie, in what decade did Andy Warhol paint Campbell's soup cans?
60s.
Correct. Jessica, which Bronte sister wrote the novel Wuthering Heights?
Emily.
Correct. Charlotte, what is the masculine version of the word ogress?
Ogre.
Correct. Lizzie, what is the full name of the racing video game? Jessica, in the Bible,
I can't believe I said that. He does play him, doesn't he?
Charlotte, I think you know the mistake that you made there.
Greatest Showman.
Yeah, I mean, Sarah, what did
He
you make of the
plays
race?
him.
No, it was that question that knocked you for 6 and you never came back, really.
I know.
Let's hear it for Charlotte. Simon, Jessica, Lizzie. Congratulations, you've survived once again. You're all one step closer to playing for £5,000. Time now for another race, but up next, another qualifier. Sarah, what are they up against?
Qualifier 3 is a game of pairs. We'll reveal a subject and then 3 pairs of answers. Only one pair contains 2 correct answers. Get 5 right and we'll stop the clock.
So, who's going to be fastest to qualify this time? Let's find out. First up, it's Jessica. Jessica, you're still here. You're into the final 3.
I know.
So, look, you've got your 2 opponents there. Who is the one to beat?
I'm going to say Lizzie. I think she's underplaying how good she
Hustling.
is. Yes.
Yeah, hustling.
Yes,
I thought the same.
I think so.
Well, look, Jessica, £5,000 is what you could win today. What would you do with it?
So I'd love to volunteer abroad, maybe teaching English or helping to build maybe some community housing, maybe in like Costa Rica or on a part of Africa. I'm not sure where yet, but it's something I'd love to do. I love to help people.
What a great way to spend the money. A real life experience and you get to help someone
100%.
else.
And I love to travel as well, so it just ticks a lot of boxes.
Hey, well, look, speaking of boxes, we've got 3 of them now and you've got to put their pairs together,
Okay.
OK? How are you feeling about it?
Okay.
Well, I just need 5 correct answers from you, and we'll see what lane you go into.
Okay.
Ready?
Thank you. Yep.
OK, Jessica, your time starts now. Complementary forces.
Yin Yang.
Characters in Ghosts.
Pat Butcher Lady Bottom.
Salad niçoise ingredients.
Tuna eggs.
Wimbledon winners.
Andy Murray and Nadal.
Frenemy meaning.
Friend and enemy.
That is 5, and that is a clean sweep, Jessica. Congratulations. Sarah, how fast was it?
It was very fast. Your 5 correct answers, Jessica, in 26.3 seconds. Lane 1, Jessica.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jessica. Next up, it's Lizzie. Lizzie, I thought you weren't very good at quizzes.
I'm not good at this round, genuinely.
I don't believe you.
No,
You said that about the last
Yeah.
2 qualifiers,
Crying
Lizzie.
wolf again, I think.
I think the adrenaline just made me perform a bit better
Okay.
than normal.
So you've got your 2 opponents. Who's the one that you wouldn't want to come up against in a head-to-head?
Well, out of the two, I would say Jessica. She's very quiet, but then she was right behind me in the first one, and I can't remember, but I think she beat me in the second one, so I think Jessica.
But look, £5,000 is what's up for grabs today. What would you do with it?
Well, don't judge me on this, but there's a cemetery I've always wanted to go to.
Of course there is.
And it's in Hollywood, so it's called Hollywood Forever.
Right.
And maybe go business class, and then I can go there and go. I love old Hollywood movies and stuff, so I'll go around to Hollywood. That's
Business
what I would do
class
with it.
to Hollywood to go to a cemetery. Well, we've got a pairs round now. You've seen pretty much how it's done from Jessica. You think you're good at this one?
No.
No.
Would
Okay.
I lie to you?
I don't know. I don't know. Okay. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Here we go. Good luck. Your time starts now. Presented by Claudia Winkleman.
The traitor's one question.
Cluedo characters.
Reverend Green, Professor Plum.
Horsecoat colours.
Skewbald and Piebald.
Kings of Leon hits.
Sex on Fire, Use Somebody.
Pronouns.
She, they.
Definitely hustling. Lizzie, you're lying to me.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I've never lied in my life.
Yeah.
Fat fib. Lizzie,
Yes, it is.
you got your clear round, obviously, but the time to beat is 26.3 seconds. You got your 5 correct answers in 25.2. So, Lizzie the Liar, you go straight to lane 1.
Thanks, Lizzie. Last up this time, it's Simon. Simon, you're in the final 3. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
So tell me, who is the one to beat?
I think it's Quizzy Lizzie, actually. I think she's a bit of a dark horse, underplaying how good she is.
You're being nice as well. You're giving her a new nickname.
Yeah.
Her real nickname.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
Lizzie
New
the
name.
Liar. Yes. It's like Quizzy Lizzie. Let's
Quizzy
go with that
Lizzie.
That's
one.
much
Fine.
nicer.
Yeah, it's much nicer. OK, so £5,000. What's Simon spending the money on?
Well, my wife has a milestone birthday coming up this year.
OK.
We love cruising, but we've not done the Caribbean yet. So we'd like to go over to the Caribbean.
Caribbean
Take the boys out for holiday there as well.
Best
So,
thing as
yeah.
well is that you've merged that in with a birthday present.
Yeah.
Always mention the birthday first, and it is a great idea.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, look, we've got a pairs round for you now. Is this one of your better ones when you're watching at home?
No, it's my least confident one, this one.
All right, well, let's see if we can get you in that lane 1.
Thank you.
Ready?
Yep.
Good luck, mate. Your time starts now. Round things.
Basketball Malteser.
Peanuts characters.
Snoopy Charlie Brown.
Hits written by Prince.
Nothing compares to you, I feel for you.
Fictional private detectives.
Agatha Raisin and Cormoran Strike.
Basic tastes.
Sweet Sour.
Hey, nothing sour about that. Very sweet, on the money. Well done. 5 questions correct. Sarah?
You have 25.2 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct answers in 21.9. Well done. Take
Thank
lane
you.
1.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
Simon. So we have our lineup for race 3, but who is going home this time? Best of luck. Let's race. Simon, in the human body, capillaries carry what fluid?
Blood.
Correct. Lizzie, a white admiral is what flying insect?
A butterfly.
Correct. Jessica, giant haystacks was a star of what sport?
Pass.
It's wrestling. Simon, Lindsay Lohan starred in the remake of what Hayley Mills film?
Parent Trap.
Correct. Lizzie, ragwort flowers are what primary colour?
White.
It's yellow. Jessica, Dreamland is a Vietnamese bar in what musical?
Pass.
It's Miss Saigon. Simon, what country invaded the Netherlands in 1940?
Sweden.
It's Germany. Lizzie, who co-founded the US rock band Kiss with Paul Stanley?
Gene Simmons.
Correct. Jessica, in Disney's Cinderella, what does the pumpkin turn into?
Shoe.
It's a carriage. Simon, Deliciously Good is a range of what cake brand?
Don't know.
It's Mr. Kipling. Lizzie, which BBC children's series is based on books by Terry Deary?
Horrible histories.
Correct. Jessica, the Land of Sweets features in what Tchaikovsky ballet? It's the Nutcracker. Simon, the olfactory bulb is linked with what sense?
Smell.
Correct. Lizzie, slow left arm orthodox is a bowling technique in what sport?
Cricket.
Correct. Jessica, the word neonate refers to a baby that has just been what?
Born.
Correct. Simon, in Russian cuisine, smetana is sour what?
Cabbage.
It's green. Jessica, the Clyde Arc Bridge is made of what metal alloy?
Aluminium.
It's steel. Simon, in 1876, Alexander Graham Bell patented which communications device?
Telephone.
Correct. Jessica, a sand filter is normally used to purify what liquid?
Water.
Correct. Simon, scutum centaurus. What a race. Jessica, I'm so sorry. What do you think happened?
Panicked.
Oh, dear. Sarah, what did you make of that race?
Giant haystacks wrestled you to the ground.
Yeah.
And Miss Saigon means that you're gone too. I'm so sorry.
Jessica, thank you so much for being part of the show today. Unfortunately, you didn't make it to the finish line. Let's hear it for Jessica. Simon and Lizzie, congratulations. You're through to our head-to-head and you're now just one step away from playing for £5,000. But to get that chance, you're going to need to stop your opponent in their tracks right here. Sarah, how does this work?
In the head-to-head, you're on the buzzer. A correct answer makes you move and your opponent stop. But beware, if you buzz in and give a wrong answer, you'll stop moving and set your opponent in motion instead. The first one of you to reach the finish line goes through to the final for a chance to play for £5,000.
Now, Lizzie, you want to go to Los Angeles to visit Hollywood Forever Cemetery. Yep. And Simon, you want to go on a Caribbean cruise with your family. But only one of you can achieve your dream today. Lizzie, any final words for your opponent?
Well, Simon, you want to go on a cruise to the Caribbean, but it's me who's going to be sailing to victory.
Simon, what do you have to say to that?
Well, Quizzy Lizzie, you love your cemeteries, so I'm going to bury you in this round.
Oh, OK.
That was harsh.
There we go. Get nasty. And I love it. Right, fingers on buzzers, please. Best of luck. Let's race. What fast food chain sells the Hot Wings bucket?
Lizzie.
KFC.
Correct. Who won the Best Actor Oscar for his role in the film King Richard?
Simon.
Will Smith.
Correct. What London Bridge celebrated its 130th anniversary in 2024?
Simon.
Tower Bridge.
Correct. Which horse disappeared 20 months after?
Lizzie.
Shergar.
Correct. Hyson is a green type of what hot drink?
Lizzie.
Tea.
Correct. The term bon vivant comes from what language?
Lizzie.
French.
Correct. Charterhouse is a school located...
Lizzie.
Pass.
It's England. In 2024, who released the #1 album Short and Sweet? It's Sabrina Carpenter. Decarburization is the...
Lizzie.
Coal.
It's carbon. Blue Jays Way is a street in what Canadian city?
Lizzie.
Toronto.
Correct. Complete the title of the Marvel TV series Agatha All what?
Lizzie.
Raisin.
Along. What document permits someone to operate a motor vehicle?
Simon.
Driving licence.
Correct. What fraction of a minute is 15 seconds?
Lizzie.
Quarter.
Correct. Frida by Hayden Herrera is the biography of which...
Lizzie.
Frida Kahlo.
Correct. What flying mammals hibernate during...
Lizzie.
Bat.
Correct. What does the Welsh word croesaw mean in English?
Simon.
Croissant.
No, it's welcome. What planet is sometimes known as the evening star?
Lizzie.
Venus.
Correct. A telescope was Tim Peake's luxury item on what radio?
Simon.
Desert Island Discs.
Correct. Quaker oats are used to make what traditional breakfast dish?
Simon.
Porridge.
Correct. What British golf course is known as the Old Lady?
Simon.
Belfry.
St Andrews. What sweets are advertised with the slogan Taste the Rainbow?
Simon.
Skittles.
Correct. On the lying face emoji, which facial feature is extended?
Lizzie.
Nose.
Correct. Which Dutchman created a painting of irises in...
Simon.
Lizzie, you've done it. How are you feeling?
I'm more nervous than I was at the start. My leg's shaking.
Well, look, Simon, wow, what happened there?
It just wasn't my day. Quizzy Lizzie got us all.
Yeah, she did indeed. Let's hear it for Simon. Lizzie, you are today's winner and you'll now be playing for £5,000. Sarah, how does it work?
To win that £5,000, all Lizzie has to do is make it to the finish line one final time. But there's a twist, because she'll be racing against the track itself. Lizzie will face a series of quick-fire questions. She must get them right to keep moving. A wrong answer will stop her in her tracks. She has to stay ahead of the red to win the cash. But if Lizzie gets caught, it's game over.
OK, Lizzie, you want to go to Los Angeles to visit the Hollywood Forever Cemetery. You have done brilliantly to make it this far. Let's see if you can go the distance. The track will start moving when I finish reading the first question. £5,000 waiting for you right here on the finish line. One bit of advice, don't look back, Lizzie, OK?
Yep.
Ready for this?
No.
We're all behind you. Come on, we can do it. For the final time, Lizzie, best of luck. Let's race. In the UK, March is usually considered the first month of what season?
Spring.
Correct. Boris Johnson was leader of which political party?
Conservatives.
Correct. What fruit is used to make a pippin pie?
Apple.
Correct. What mammal is known as the ship of the desert?
Camel.
Correct. Which French fashion house has the web address ysl.com?
Yves Saint Laurent.
Correct. The Netflix documentary How I'm Feeling Now follows which singer?
Pass.
It's Lewis Capaldi. The Female Eunuch was the first book by which writer?
Germaine Greer.
Correct. Barbados is located in what sea?
Caribbean.
Correct. Roxy sings Me and My Baby in what musical?
Chicago.
Correct. Corner and street are systems of betting in what casino game?
Oh, roulette.
Correct. Which spaceflight company was founded by Richard Branson in 2004?
Virgin Space.
It's Virgin Galactic. Marty rides a hoverboard in what 80s sci-fi film series?
Back to the Future.
Correct. The Silver Saddle is an annual award in what sport?
Horse racing.
Correct. The Breitling Super Ocean is a diving type of what device?
Watch.
Correct. Something canorous affects which of the senses? Quizzy Lizzie has done the job.
Yes!
Lizzie.
Such good news.
I just want to ask one question, but that last one, did you know the answer?
No, what's canorous?
So there's something canorous affects which of the senses? The answer was hearing.
What?
Exactly. But do you know what? The best thing about it, your momentum carried you to the line, and now you're going to Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Yes.
On my own business class.
Exactly. Well played. What a game. And that is it from us today. A big thank you to all of our players. It's goodbye from Sarah.
Bye-bye.
And goodbye from me. We'll see you next time when 5 new players will be racing to reach the finish line. See you later.